The Family-Ness brought a sense of Scottish mystery and a great deal of playful humour to children's television. First broadcast on BBC One in 1984, the series was created by cartoonist Peter Maddocks, who would later go on to create Penny Crayon and Jimbo and the Jet Set. Set around Loch Ness, the stories followed brother and sister Angus and Elspeth McToot. Their world changed when they discovered that the famous monster was not the only creature living beneath the water. Instead, they found an entire family of friendly Nessies, each with a name that matched their personality. Among them were silliness, cleverness, speediness, forgetfulness, and, perhaps the best known, ferociousness, whose fearsome reputation was often greater than the reality. The children were given magical thistle whistles by Her Highness, which allowed them to call on their unusual friends whenever they needed help. Many of the adventures centred around assisting others or making sure the secret of the Nessies remained hidden. One person determined to prove that the creatures existed was the eccentric Professor Domkopf. With his unusual inventions and complicated plans, he regularly found himself being defeated by Angus, Elspeth, and their Nessie companions. The production of The Family-Ness reflected the style of British children's animation during the 1980s, using short episodes to tell simple stories filled with memorable characters and humour. Created by Peter Maddocks and produced by his animation company, the series used hand-drawn artwork, colourful designs, and a gentle style to bring its world to life. The focus was placed on the personalities of the Nessies and their friendship with Angus and Elspeth, creating a magical but easy-to-follow series for young audiences. Made in a simple and colourful style, the series relied on its characters and music rather than elaborate effects. Roger and Gavin Greenaway provided the songs, including the familiar theme tune and the single You'll Never Find a Nessie in the Zoo, which became popular with young viewers. Only 25 episodes were produced, with each one lasting around 5 minutes, but regular repeats helped the adventures reach viewers beyond their original broadcasts. The popularity of the series led to merchandise, including storybooks and character models. A Family-Ness annual was released in 1985, giving fans additional stories and illustrations away from the television series. Home video releases also helped keep the show available to audiences. BBC Video released Monster Tales from Loch Ness on VHS in 1985, with more videotapes following during the 1990s. In the early 2000s, 2 collections were released on both VHS and DVD, allowing fans to return to the adventures of Angus, Elspeth, and their unusual friends. Much of the charm of The Family-Ness came from its cheerful and gentle approach. Rather than presenting the creatures of Loch Ness as frightening monsters, the series imagined them as lovable characters who were more interested in helping others than causing fear. For many viewers, The Family-Ness is remembered as much for its catchy theme song as for its stories. With its warm humour, Scottish setting, and colourful group of Nessies, the series became a memorable part of childhood for many viewers who grew up during the 1980s.